Hey guys, back again with another review. No unboxing this time because I'm trying something new. Because this is basically the Vernee X1, and it's identical to the Vernee X. I don't know exactly what the differences are. I've never owned a Vernee X. It says X right here, but this is a Vernee X1. So, so the box does say X1. So this is an improvement per se. The old Vernee X had, I think, identical specs. This has the MediaTek 6763 and 128 gigs of storage, and this has 64 gigs of storage. So I don't know how that's an improvement, but it doesn't really bother me. So this phone has 6 gigs of RAM, which is one of the main highlights, I would say. And the other highlight is this 6200 milliamp hour battery. Vernee really likes that number. They add it to a lot of their phones. Now, I'm really disappointed that they didn't give this an AMOLED display, because the Vernee 4 Plus had an AMOLED display, and if they did the same here, then it would look magnificent. But I'm not saying the screen looks bad. I mean, the screen is also is good this way too, but I mean, an AMOLED would have been much better. Now, basic switching through apps, applications. I mean, it's pretty quick. I mean, it's quicker than the quickest it's ever been, actually. I won't even lie. As you can see, I've switched the animation speeds to 0.5. So as you can see, the problem I've had with other phones is that the loading times would be really slow, and also when I'm switching through apps, then I'm going to demonstrate this right now. I would not these apps. Okay, right now it doesn't happen, but I think it has to do with the fact that this has more RAM than the other phones I've tested. So the phone performs really well. Like, I have no complaints, and also I like the aluminum back. This is not plastic; it's aluminum. This doesn't feel like plastic. So we're gonna go ahead and, like, I have PUBG downloading. Like, I was downloading it before, but it failed. So we're gonna. So yeah, these are the first impressions so far. We're gonna test some knife fit. Oh, okay. Alright, so as you can see, it runs very fast. Which, to be honest, like, the Blackview P10000 Pro has the same chip, and its performance was, like, noticeably worse. So I guess Vernee has a better implementation of the chip. I think it's because Blackview decided to add their own ugly ass skin, and that's why basically. And this is stock Android. Like, Vernee provides a stock Android experience, but Blackview added their, like, skin. Maybe that's why the phone is a bit slower. I don't know. But the P10000 Pro, it's not a bad phone. But let's focus on this phone for now. So, all right. So let's build a rocket, and let's see if the smoke lags here as well. And if it does, then it's the MediaTek that cannot handle smoke in video games. Alright, let's fly. Alright, so the game runs very, very smooth. It could handle smoke perfectly well. It actually runs very smooth. It has no problem with the smoke at all. And I'm very happy to see this, actually. Now I'm going to test the camera. Now you can see how I'm going through applications. It's actually loading pretty fast. And I can't say the same for the other phones I reviewed. This phone is actually performing very well, and I'm very impressed. So the first picture we're gonna take, like, is a selfie, as we always do. And it doesn't look too bad. Now I'm gonna take some pictures outside. This phone takes very good photos. Like, I'm really impressed. These are very impressive. But when we switch to video, it's a whole different story. Alright, this is video recording on the Vernee X1. Bit of a focusing issue I can see. Alright, this is the front facing camera on the Vernee X1. Wait, let me get into some sun. Now there's a bit of an issue where what I'm saying is in sync with the video itself. And this was an issue on the Vernee X, but I can see that on the Vernee X1 it's slightly improved. Just slightly. So the video recording capabilities of this phone are not the best, but it's not a. This one has a fingerprint sensor on the back and face unlock. Now face unlock. Wait, let's do the fingerprints. It's 3, 2, 1. Alright, so it vibrates and then it does a little unlock. Start it again. Okay, you just have to tap it, you don't have to hold it. Alright, so the screen could light a bit faster. But it's not the worst I've seen. Like on the Vernee 4 Plus, it's actually very quick. I don't know why they made it less quick here. Okay, so they're that turned off. Let's turn that on. Oops. I hope no one tried to call me. So yeah, let's try face unlock. Alright, that worked. Let's try that again. Alright, now it's working quite well. And I'm holding the phone pretty far away from my face so you know, I'm going to zoom out, and it's pretty far away from my face. So the face unlock isn't bad. So I'm really glad they added this feature. And right now we have Android 7.1, but they say it's going to be updated to Android 8. Alright, now we're going to play some PUBG. Let's see how long this takes to load. Alright, I admit that took a bit too long, but a tiny bit faster than other phones. Now let's press agree. Alright, I'm playing it as a guest as usual, guys. Alright, let's choose rookie. And alright, it's automatically adjusts to medium. So we're gonna keep it at medium. I'm gonna see how it behaves. Alright, so okay, now it's working. Alright, we're gonna start. Now, as usual, we're not gonna play a very long game. All I want to do is like walk around on the startup and see how exactly it runs. Alright. Okay, lagging. Okay. So as you can see, it's playable. I mean, the frame rate isn't the best. It's playable in medium settings, but I would switch it to low so it could work the best. Okay, we're gonna try YouTube next. See how long that takes to load. Not very long. Okay. Let's type some music. popular music videos, alright. Come on. Okay, that's pretty quiet. Wait, hold on, let's no, not the fucking Jesus. So when does the music actually start? Alright, I really like the screen quality, but the speaker is a bit quiet and a bit of distortion. So the speaker is very not very, but it's not really good. I wouldn't call the speaker good. So the Vernee X1 is battery beast, you can say. We got a 6200 milliamp hour battery. We got a nice build quality. This feels really premium in the hands. And you can expect anywhere between 10 and 15 hours of screen on time, depending how you use the device. It's got a bit of flaws. They're just trying to make a premium smartphone, like a flagship for half the price of a normal flagship. So this can be found at around $200. But I mean, it has flaws. Like, I really wanted to like this phone, and I do like this phone. I like the performance. But the only thing I don't really like is the speaker, and you don't even have a headphone jack. All you get is an adapter for the headphone jack. But I mean, if you don't care about video recording on this device, and you're gonna use Bluetooth headphones anyways, or this is gonna be your main device for viewing movies or videos, then this really is a good option. But there is one thing, that the Redmi Note 5 costs the exact same, and it has better specs. So when that arrives, I'm gonna be comparing them side by side. And so, should you get this phone? I mean, if you want a phone from this specific company, or a phone that's not, I mean, if you get this phone, you won't be disappointed in terms of performance. But I do think there are better options out there, but this certainly isn't the worst option, the worst phone you could possibly pick up, because it performs very well. It takes amazing photos, like amazing. I really like the photo quality for the price range. It's really great. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments, and I'd be sure to answer them. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next review.